to go look at an apartment. I decided last second to go to this open house because the listing had no photos on it, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna go show up to a place if I don't really know what it is, and I really am dedicating tomorrow to looking at it. So I was like, okay, I might just go check it out. But my mom called me and was like, I looked at the past listings and it actually looks like a pretty decent spot. So I think it might be a good option. So right now I'm just rushing to get there on time. Hopefully they didn't, you know, close up shop, but I did call ahead and let the realtor know I was coming. So this is gonna be a chaotic video because this might be the first place I see and like, so I'll let you know if I like it, and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so a little interruption so I can go through my must-haves. Number one, budget between $2,200 and $2,500 a month. I need to have the laundry in the building before, and my first apartment didn't have that. Horrible. Natural lighting, I have not had natural lighting the last 2 years, and I really want it for content creation and just like in general, like working from home. I don't want it to be a busy street. I can't sleep when it's too noisy. I want the apartment to be really clean and the building to be kept up with so that it's not falling apart. I also want a decent commute. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm not going every day, but decent would be good. And I don't want it over a restaurant because most that are over restaurants, you have pest issues just because there's food and all that nastiness. So this is located in Murray Hill. It's $2,450 a month, and this is kind of the lobby area. There's no doorman, but there is an elevator. So this is the kitchen area. It was small, but has all the necessities, and I could put my little island out there behind it. And then the actual room is really big. I could definitely fit a desk like over to the left. I could fit my couch right here by like the main area, and then it goes into the one bedroom, which was way bigger than my current one, so I could set up sort of an area to film or whatnot. But the closet was kind of weird. It like shelves and stuff, and then the bathroom really like threw me off. It was just kind of moldy and like smelled funky, and it just like was not well kept, so it was not a very clean building, and that was one of my main things. Good morning. So I looked at that apartment yesterday and it was okay, but it was my fave. So now I'm running late to an open house at 10 a.m. and it is 10 a.m. so I might miss the first one, but hopefully it's the same building. So I'm thinking that if I am one of like a few, that maybe it'll still be open. But yeah, I'm just heading out to search. Today I have 3 open houses in Kips Bay, Murray Hill area, and then 1 in Turtle Bay, which is in like the 50s. So we'll see how it goes, and then hopefully I'll get some responses from other realtors that will let me look at the apartments. Like, I just want to look at the apartments. I don't understand why it's so hard. But anyway, yeah, let's go look for apartments. First place, apartment 2D, fit bed, small closets. Not terrible, but, and then the bed. Nice wall, but no lighting. Again, don't know where I put my couch. Too small. So there's another apartment open in the building, so I just went upstairs. So it's the same building, different unit, so small, backward facing, other than the bedroom. So this is the kitchen kind of in this little area, and I don't even know how you would open the oven all the way, honestly. Like, this place was so tiny, like, even the hallways in this building, I remember being claustrophobic, like, walking up the stairs. So I knew right away I would not be able to live this way. And it was really expensive, which is crazy, right? And look at the freaking walkway. Are you kidding me? It's falling to shambles. Shambly. Okay, so I am watching the new All American. I've literally been sitting on my couch. It like pulls out into like kind of a bed thing, and I've been sleeping here because my air conditioner is here and I don't have one in my. Anyway, that's not the point. I just want to take a moment for the fact that someone out there is paying this much money per month. Per month. That is like how much I made my first year I lived in New York City. I'm not kidding. This is insane. Look at this. Look at that. Gorgeous. What the? I mean, not the finishes I would choose because I'm a little bit farmhouse vibes, but I mean, who in the panda squirrel is capable of owning this? Is everyone out here freaking owning Amazon? I don't get it. Like, rich. It's huge. Oh my God, stop it. So beautiful. Like, that is a home. I can't. It's insane. The apartments that I saw today were so tiny. I showed you the videos. It's just so disappointing. All the rent prices are going up by like $500. So things that were in my budget now are not. So I'm just like kind of having a little bit of a panic because I have about 3 weeks to find something. And if I don't find something, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I have to get the keys away. Maybe I could like contact them if it gets down to the wire and be like, can I extend for like another month? I don't know. Hopefully by the time I post this, I have signed something. All right, guys, so it is Sunday. This is game time. I spent the entire day yesterday searching for apartments to set up plans. I've already had 2 cancel because people probably signed it and got approved overnight. So it's a little disheartening, but it just means it wasn't meant for me. So now I am about to head out. I have about 5 to look at in kind of Midtown. So we will see how it goes. I'm optimistic, but a few of the ones that I really want, like, I haven't heard from. So I'm a little annoyed, but I'm like, it is what it is. I still have a few weeks, like, no need to panic yet. So we'll see, but yeah, I got my coffee and I'm gonna head out the door literally right now. Let's have fun. Some jeans from Abercrombie and Fitch, my Vejas. I bought some other stuff, but I need to return it. And I was gonna do that today, but I just decided to kind of relax and just double check all my things and make sure everything was set. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing today, and let's go apartment shopping. We have this one and then the 8th floor one as well, and a 2nd floor one, but you can, it's like kind of close to the floor, so this is enough for a queen bed and probably my TV stand and some of my clothes. Closet, pretty big. And then the bathroom will be finished, but bathtub. Stop number 2. This is the street. Lots of businesses. So this apartment wasn't necessarily bad, but I didn't like fall in love with the area. The view, great, like super bright, love that, but it just didn't have like a good vibe to me, and it was kind of a mess, and I don't know, this building was just kind of run down to me, and I just wasn't really feeling it, to be honest. So this one was pretty good too. Lots of closets. I think there was like 3 or 4. And it had overhead lighting. There was good natural light. But again, I just wasn't really falling in love with the vibes. I don't know what it is, but it was definitely okay. It was just okay. So this one was backward facing, so it kind of faced in towards the courtyard that is only available for the first floor people that live there. And it was definitely the biggest. It was actually not on the market yet, so it's still a mess. Like, whoever lived in there before still had their bed in there, and like the walls weren't painted, so that obviously was like not cute. But it didn't have as good of natural lighting as the other ones did, and I just kind of felt like, again, things were off. It just wasn't for me, you know? Not bad, not great, over budget. It's a no. Alright guys, so I am literally got another coffee. I had 3 more cancellations. I actually double booked one. The stress is real. But I'm waiting. I have 20 minutes before my next one, so I'm just going to eat this really fast. I'm literally in a Bed Bath & Beyond. That's cafe. This is embarrassing. Okay, so this is 233 East 32nd Street building. Nice, right by a school, good location, quiet street. So I really enjoyed this apartment. The view, it wasn't huge, but it was bright in the whole room. It felt kind of like it had a little character with that little bookshelf, and I liked the way that the kitchen was set up where it was kind of out of the way. You could still have space for sleeping on your bed, you know, in the side, and then a little area for a living room, and then there was a nook kind of thing for potentially like a desk or something. And they had pretty good closets. I liked that there were like mirrors on the closet doors, and it was pretty cute. I don't know, I also got like a good vibe from the apartment. Seemed young. It's so close to the Trader Joe's, so close to the Target, all the things, the Subway, everything you need, all in like a 5-block radius. So that made me very excited about the area. So I also had kind of a better outlook. And this building had literally 8, I think, open units, and they had just pretty much, I think, gutted it or something. Like I don't know what they were saying, but whatever. We went to multiple floors in this apartment, but the 6th floor was the best because of the natural lighting, very high on my priority list. But this apartment was also pretty good. So I was actually like very interested in these, and you'll see they're all very, very similar layout-wise and space-wise, but some of them had a little bit newer features, like maybe the tile was recently fixed up or the oven was different, you know, those types of things, but it all had the similar vibes, layouts, and space. So this one actually was still under construction, and the finishings were not done at all. Like, it also kind of smelled in this apartment, and we all kind of were like, I was looking at apartments with this other couple, so that was kind of entertaining. But then we went to like the 3rd floor, still same layout, same size. I mean, some were bigger by like maybe a foot or something, but nothing super drastic. But the light, it just was not the same as the 6th floor, and you know, that was very important to me, so I did take a look at all of them, and then I actually ended up having the guy take me back up. So this was the one, ready, okay, boom. This one, like, I made him come, like, bring me back up here to look at, because I was like, I actually think I could apply for the 5th floor, because as I was asking to apply to the 6th floor, he goes, oh, sorry, just checked my email, that application just went through, like, it's in contract, which means you can't apply. So then I have him like be like, look at this one and then all this, and I look at it, I'm really thinking this could be good for me. So, little backstory there for you on this whole situation. I really liked those apartments I just saw, but I'm just nervous because it's like my 4th apartment building, you know, so it's like, am I seeing something too soon? Like, should I apply or keep looking? I still have a few weeks. I could do this next weekend too. I would have to get rid of my couch, of which I love, but it's so close to the Trader Joe's and other things like that. So I'm just trying to decide what to do. So I'm on my way to a second location. This one is a little bit out of my price range by like $100, but first month's free, last month's free, so it comes that down to my budget, like ultimately. This is so stressful. Okay, this is nice and clean. I can put my thing here. Okay. Oh, the fridge is tiny. I mean, I guess I don't really need that much. Here. Oh wow, it's huge. Ooh. Closet. Lots of closets. Oh, I like that. So much light. Oh wow, I like this. Oh, and the walk-in closet. Same setup here. It smells kind of okay. Big closet. Oh my, massive closet. Was this like a smoker room?
No, it should not be smoking.
What is it?
Unless the people who were fixing it did or not, should not. And also they replaced the windows recently.
Yeah, those are cute.
These are brand new windows.
What's that?
I do know what you're talking about. That's the AC. That's what Bob is.
Okay, got it. Did it come with it, or it just is like placement?
Most of them includes that AC. Is this one here? This is an empty shell. It might be an empty shell.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I do smell. It looks like somebody was or did. But obviously, once they get a contract, someone comes in, cleans it out, right? So it's out of place and cleans it out. Once that patient is through.
Yeah, totally. This is really big too. The other one's bigger, but I could work with this. Okay, bathroom. So nice. Okay, cute. Okay, dishwasher. I don't know what I'm missing. And a full fridge with cabinet space. This cute thing. Oh.
So this one is a
Oh my god.
$25.50.
Okay. Cute. Wow. This is nice.
Got AC unit in the window already.
Oh, nice. Because mine is breaking. So I could fit enough in here. For sure. It's cute. Okay. I'll check the bathroom
Any questions
out.
for this one?
I don't know. I really like this one a lot. I love the first one, but $6.50 is up there. Oh, I don't like these tiles.
Yeah, that's what we go there.
But
You can make it work.
it's pink.
Yeah,
You can make it work. It's kind of character. All right. Okay, cute. I like this.
This looks like you can get more light too on this one.
Yeah, it's a bigger window, no?
Yeah, bigger. They're about the same.
Okay.
It might be slightly bigger. I think it's slightly bigger here. Almost not the same.
Okay, everyone. So I literally fell in love with that last apartment. Obsessed, really want it, and I just got a call after calling for the deposit information and how to apply and everything. And he was like, oh, someone actually just put in an application. If they, don't go through, then we can put yours in, but just wanted to be transparent. Like, excuse me, you just wasted half my day. I'm so exhausted. I'm going to have a glass of wine and keep searching, I guess. I don't know, this is so rude. Okay, so just to fill you in. So then on Monday, I'm like, okay, that apartment's taken, so I'll just like get over it. And then he's like, oh, there's a 3rd floor apartment in the same building across the street. They're like mirror buildings or something. Like, oh, awesome. Is it the same layout, pricing, everything? He's like, it's $100 cheaper. And I was like, oh, awesome. Like, I'd love to come see it. Before he asked me if I wanted to put in an application. And one of the apartments like smelled like cigarettes. So obviously I'm not putting in an application without seeing it. Like, that is the #1 rule when you move to New York. You have to see it. You have to. There's an aura about places, okay? So I'm like, no. That's not going to work. I need to see it. So I'll come like early morning Tuesday. Like, I will show up at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 p.m., whatever. What time do you need me to be there? I'll check it out. I don't care. He's like, let me talk to the management and see if we can get you a tour. It doesn't need a specific. Just give me the key. Let me look around. There's nothing in the apartment. What I'm going to do is sit down and be like, this is mine now? I'll understand. So then I'm like, blah, 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 whatever. Continue with my work day. And then he doesn't respond to me for 12 hours. And I'm like, is this man leaving me on red right now? I thought he was my realtor. This is very confusing. So then I'm like over it. So I start looking at new apartments. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm putting in inquiries to go look at apartments like Tuesday afternoon because they were coming back to me with this. I wanted to go at like 6, 6:30, 7 after work. And they were like, oh, well, I'll be in the building at 3. I'll be in the building at 4:30. So then I'm like, okay, I need to take a day off to look for an apartment, clearly, because if I don't get out there before the weekend, then we're really going to have some issues. So... And then he messages me finally, and he's like, oh, okay, so the application is actually a little bit of an issue. It's very complicating. I don't know how it could be very like, how does it take 3 days to look at an application? I don't know if she was like self-employed or something, but he was like, do you still want to put one in? And I'm like, yes, what do you mean? So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put my application in. And I say this, what do I do? How do I get the info? Whatever. I have to put in a $500 deposit through Venmo and all these little things. So then I'm like, okay, now what? So then I start putting the information in. And mind you, this is like 3:30 p.m. Like, I'm working. And he's literally like, how long do you need to get this in, this and this? And my poor parents, they literally are all by paper. Like, they pay their checks, they pay their credit cards all by like in person. Like, they do not digital anything. So they're asking for digital files, PDF form to put in like, you know how you need Adobe Acrobat to put PDFs in certain orders and like, or I mean certain files to put them into an order, to make a PDF file, to upload one attachment. It's a whole thing. And it's not easy to get all that information and make sure it's correct and signed and sealed and delivered. So I'm like, give me a few hours. Like, I put in the good faith deposit you needed me to drop $500 for. Give me 24 hours. This guy did not let up. And so I was like, okay, whatever. So I ended up working late, but I got all the information in. So that was fine and great and dandy. And then the next day comes and he's like, oh, well, you didn't do half of it correct. So I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And then all these other places that I had planned, like, I had planned them to go. So they're messaging me like, hey, do you need to come see this apartment? Are we still on for 3:30? And I'm thinking, am I still on for 3:30? Like, I don't know, but I think I might be. But at the same time, do I like not go? But then it's like, okay, so I've already taken pretty much like a half day. And then the next day I'm like, do I take another half day? Like, my boss is gonna kill me. I'm the only assistant. So I was like, you know what? If like this one doesn't work out, like, I'm just gonna have to do another weekend of running around. It wasn't the end of the world, obviously. Like, it was fine. It was kind of fun in a way. Definitely stressful, but fun in a way. And so I'm like so gung-ho on that. I'm done. I'm ready. I'm like, whatever. And then, yeah. So here we are, just waiting to hear if I get approved for my application. He said it could take 3 to 7 business days. I'm like, 3 to 7 business days, sir? I thought this was real estate. But then again, I mean, what am I to say? I don't know anything. So I'm just sitting here waiting, editing videos, ranting to my cell phone. Send prayers, good vibes. I feel like it's my apartment. Like, I feel like things are gonna work out, but this is just feelings, so we'll see. Rant over. Good night. All right, friends, so I'm sitting here in my new apartment, editing away, and realizing that I took a lot of footage that I didn't remember doing because it's been about like a total of like 3 weeks of me filming like this apartment hunting situation, moving, unpacking, like apartment tours, blah, blah, blah. And I hadn't realized I had so much footage. I had 45 minutes of footage, and all of it I wanted to show, which usually does not happen. I go from like 1 hour of footage to 20 minutes is my usual like thing with thrifting. But honestly, I'm not used to doing stuff like this, so I was not aware that it was gonna end up being this long, so I'm sorry that it was super long. I'm cutting this in half. I'll put out another one next week, and I'll kind of just make this an entire series, and we'll just keep it going because it's a lot of information, and I feel like it might be kind of helpful for anyone moving to the city or apartment hunting right now. They know the struggles, and these are like kind of what I'm going through for it. So just, you know, keep following along. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and you can see the next video that I post. I don't want to confirm a day because you never know. I still have to unpack, and I have a lot of things going on right now, so just, you know, bear with me, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. You can follow me on Instagram at malloryelida, and you'll have already known my decisions. But if you haven't followed me yet, this will be a fun little surprise for you. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. I'm gonna go to bed now. Well, actually, I need to put the graphics on and then go to bed, but almost done.